Hello folks, welcome to my channel. Thanks for coming. Come again. Tell a friend, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button. Enjoy. Disclaimer, these videos are for entertainment, information, and for you only. Also get God, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, knowledge. Get good health. Get money. Get money. Get money. Make a way, help each other. Now on this video, as all of my videos, I'm going to be freestyling. Going to be talking about stuff on TV, on the internet, just some stuff. But mainly I'm going to be talking about black people. And let me start off by saying this. We are rising up as a black nation, which is great. We have billionaires now. We have money. We have our own internet. We have some better rights and stuff like that, but we got a long ways to go. This stuff didn't happen overnight. We also lost almost all of our heritage. We lost all our land, etc., etc. So it's going to take a long time to get back up to a wonderful status. Slander is very hard to recover from, and we're slandered all over the earth. But anywho, black people are going to have to do a lot of creating our prosperity ourselves. Not many people are going to help us. The world is so mixed up now. The bubble is so mixed up. People don't know the knowledge. This world is run on chaos. And I was thinking the other day, how am I gonna teach somebody to help me in about racism and equal rights and when they're screwed up themselves. Their indoctrination is, some of them, worse than mine, worse than yours. And some of these people got good jobs, they look good, they might run a wonderful company. You see this on TV shows. Some of these people go to work every day and they're respected by their co-workers. But the kind of stuff some of these people do, it's just mind-blowing. But anyhow, how, and this includes black people, how am I gonna teach these other races that racism is wrong? They're not indoctrinated that way. A lot of people from foreign countries, they come over here And then when they are hit by racism, they understand a little more. But a lot of them have no idea what racism is, what's really going on. They just take their word for it. And I talked about that. Stop taking these people's words because they're ripping you off. You know, people just believe what the bubble puts on TV. And that's, you know, they have no idea. And as long as they get a little bit of the pie, they don't care. You know, we're in a chaotic time where this bubble is falling apart. So that's when things will change. Because now you don't got just the black people screaming. You got people of all races screaming. Pretty much. In this country. Well, you get what I'm trying to say. You know, people are hurting. You know, they brought a bunch of foreigners over here. They're dropping them off all over the states. And they're hurting, but they're getting benefits. You know, they're getting some wonderful benefits. But the people that has been here for many, many moons, since the 1800s, they're losing their homes, they're losing their jobs. They're losing their children. You know, it's sad to say, but true. I mean, before they went in their homes and they were like, this isn't my business. I'm just chilling in their beautiful homes. Which is, you know, that's like a human part of it, being human. But now that things are kind of crushing down, people are seeking information, people are crying out. And this is what we have to continue to do as black people. I mean, we gotta find some knowledge that's out of this world. You know, there's business knowledge. You know, people are all over the internet trying to start podcasts and trying to find some kind of sales business or money-making business. And that's so wonderful. This is change. This is what's going to bring about more change. We got to keep at it. You know, because they're not stopping. The bubble's not stopping. We gotta help our brother. You know, a lot of our problems. Well, first the bubble. We won't forget that. But inside the bubble, a lot of our problems can be traced back to us. You know, I noticed a lot of times we talk about what the other race do to us. But we do the same thing to us that they do to us. Again and again and again and again. That plus more. You know? They hurt us, we hurt each other, just like they hurt us. When they call us nigger, for example. We call each other nigger. And we mean it in the same context as they call us nigger. Do you know what I mean? Same thing. It's a racial slur that we're saying to each other. You know, most of the time it's referred to in a more caring way. But then a lot of times you hear that racist way come popping out. We don't say nothing about that. I mean, we have been so indoctrinated. We have. It's just mind blowing to me, and I want to just encourage you folks to help each other. You know, every time there's a situation on TV concerning a black person, I'm going to mention Bill Cosby, O.J. Simpson, Michael Jackson. I'm going to try not to mention names, folks, but I got to do it sometimes to make a point, to make you to try to make you really understand what I'm saying. But during these people's trial situations, their situations. Another one I gotta mention is Clarence Thomas. So their situations, it's disheartening to me, it's sad to me to see the black people that rose up against these people I just mentioned. That's the bubble, that's the way things go. I understand that, but it still hurts. You know what I mean? And when you talk about these people that I mentioned, a lot of stuff you hear about them is not true. It's all fabricated. It's all, well, a lot of it's fabricated, twisted, misleading, and we fall for it. We fall for it every freaking single time. And till we get to the point where we can change that and really, really help one another, change this bubble, then we got something. You know, how many times have you seen a black person on the streets, let's say a bum? How many times have you said some kind words to that person? Made him feel good for once in his life. Because most of the time, we will be the ones to trash that bum, hurt that bum, destroy his sense of dignity, or at least some of the time. That's not cool. That's not cool. You know, some of our own families would be happy tearing the family down to lower levels. And I'm sure you got somebody in your family that has been severely hurt by the family. guess that's why the Bible says grow up and move on. Leave them. Go start your own family and live, because some of these families cannot get along. They don't have that love capacity for the other black people or black family. That's how we're indoctrinated. When you look at a black man, he's no good, he's ugly, he's a slave, he's poor, he's inferior. That's how we look at each other. And it's changing. It's changing, but we got a long ways to go. And we're going to need each and every one of you to stand up and do something. In fact, 3 days a month, it would be nice if I could get you that are listening to stop and do something wonderful for somebody that you don't think deserves it. And then keep going. Like I mentioned, a family member. The bum on the streets, or a child with their parents, buy them some candy. I'll put it like this. Let's do this 20 times a year. Black on black love and help. A lot of times we see those foreign kids and they're so sweet, they're so wonderful, and they are, I get that. But we don't treat our own that way sometimes. There's a lot of stuff we can do, folks, as black people to improve our situation. One of them is knowledge, power, money, God, wisdom, understanding. You won't believe this, what I'm about to say. Check this out. There's a lot of black people that don't even know how to use the internet. They don't know what's going on the internet. And they don't want to know. The internet is revolutionizing everything all the time. Or for one of the things they'll say is they'll refer to the internet as the old internet. Say 7 years ago, the internet has drastically changed, and it's going to change even more. But they don't know anything about the internet. They're not interested. You know what that means? That means they're getting their indoctrination from the local stuff, the local news, the local magazines, the local billboards, restaurants, local white people local people that they talk to. That means they have an IQ that's low. We have to get on the internet and learn and seek this knowledge and find this stuff. I said before, they did a study some time ago, years ago, and they said all black people do on the internet is surf the web a little bit and listen to music, something like that. Our lives, our children's lives depend on it. Our health, our money depends on the internet. It's like having an encyclopedia, better than a encyclopedia in our pockets, you know. And we're also headed to something like that. We're going to have all these brain connections, you know. A lot of people don't, you know, you can't go home after work and eat and go to bed. We are in a race war, financial war, health war, psychological war, everything is changing. And the bubble has so much money, power. Thank God it can't do the things it used to do to us. Thank God. You know, we're going to keep rising. You know, we're going to keep fighting. And I want to thank you all for that. You know, it really hurts to see my people suffer like this. I mean, we are some very good people, and everybody knows that. The police departments, the governments, these super companies, you know, we can't rely on them for too much. We have to do a lot of stuff ourselves. Each and every one of us, as black people, we have to stand up and find the solutions to our poverty. We have to change our indoctrination into a new indoctrination. You know, a lot of people think technology is old in the old-fashioned way, and I've said this before. Technology is so far advanced now. That's how we got to become so far advanced. Things are a lot different now. They can see through walls and hear from long distances, and they got all these weapons that we know nothing about. And all this alien knowledge. You know, I posted something that I called Black Knowledge Follow Check Train. And this idea I got from Black Girl Follow Train. I mean, we got to pass the knowledge on, because they are trying to wipe all knowledge completely out. Everything except for the slavery. They're trying to wipe all that. They invented everything. They created everything. The only thing we did was slavery. We gotta fight. No way. You know, we gotta fight to stop this bullshit. They haven't learned a damn thing. They're trying to do the same shit to us over and over again. After all our begging, pleading, helping them, all the inventions we made, we never got credit for any of it, basically. And God will help us. Ask Him, seek. You have to seek God. You can't say a prayer and that be it. Your mind has to become consumed with God. That's where the power is and the help is. You know, that's where new doors are opened, and you know, you have to dream it in your sleep. This is where the knowledge is. You know, you begin to see things differently. This is what He's hiding from us. This is what they do. They got experts that do this shit all day long. They got experts that they take this knowledge and they work it. They work the shit out of it for years and years and years and years. I've heard so many weird stories. You know, I mean, they got all the ancient stuff. They got alien stuff. We don't have much of too much. There's some stuff I wanted to say, but I forgot about it. Hopefully it'll come to me. You know, I know I'm not going to be here the next 10 years. I would love to be here to see the new changes. These countries are bleeding America dry. So what will this country be like? A bunch of poor folks running around, black poor folks. You know, everybody's getting billions and billions and billions of dollars. In fact, if you could send the money over to these companies, if you had a business to send the money over to these companies, you would make millions of dollars probably. They're sending money everywhere. Everywhere. You name it. They're sending money to these countries. I mean, they're sending our knowledge to these countries. I mean, they know so much about the business sense. You know, they're running our companies now, auto companies, and sales companies, in a lot of ways. We gotta stop hurting one another, folks. It's like I said before, I don't interact with too many black people anymore. I myself have sort of given up. It just hurts me what we've become. You know, girls don't like black men. They don't want black men. But let a black man get a white girl. They're all over the black man, and they're gonna block the relationship. You get that mentality, that thinking? You're gonna block him from prospering. You're gonna block him from love, or female, vice versa. I mean, we hurt and destroy each other, and it's gonna get worse. This is why they're spending billions of dollars. We gotta be wiser, though. You know, and the only way is to find this information, folks. Help each other, talk to each other like human beings, and don't expect a black man or a person of another race to understand you, because we are living in a bubble of chaos. A lot of people are screwed up, and it doesn't matter what color they are. Don't even waste your time. You know, they don't have next to no facts. I mean, these white executives know how to run a company, but they don't know no facts about the world. You know, you heard of whitewashing, where they went back in history and painted everybody white. A lot of them was black. They have no idea about that. Everybody in the Bible is, for example, is white, because the movie shows them as white. That's their mentality, their indoctrination, and they don't care. They're happy with it. You know, but I'm just giving you one example of the indoctrination of the people. We can't worry about that. We can't keep saying, help me, please, you're doing me wrong. Fuck all that. I'm going to say this. If you're not focused on your prosperity, your money, your family, your God, your health, your business, your peace, basically anything else, you are killing yourself. You are killing yourself. Oh, it's an ambulance. You are killing yourself. All this racism, how another person feels, how that person is living, what that person did, who he did it to, or, you know, we need to break away from that indoctrinated mentality. You know, some people, they gotta see the news every day. Give me a fucking break. That's their mentality. They gotta see the local news every day. They don't even watch the internet. And then they go to bed every day at 7 o'clock. They're perfectly happy with living like that. Mainly see the senior citizens do it like that. There's no time to sleep, folks. We have to fight 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We have to live this. We have to be this. Well, folks, my time is up. My time is up. Thanks for watching. Come again. I'm freestyling. Tell a friend, hit the notification. As always, freestyling, so I get confused and forget a lot of stuff, but I do what I can. It'll get greater later. Help each other. Don't tear each other apart. Don't destroy each other. The one you destroy could be the one that changes the world. Let me say this before I go. You know, some of the smartest people that you ever meet are people that don't know a damn thing about the internet. Repeat that a couple times. You get what I'm saying? Some of the smartest people that you ever meet, they have no documentation of what they're talking about. By that I mean, what books did you read? What author do you study? What professor do you study? What doctors do you know about? What teachers? What do you know about history? Facts? You know, what do you know? What civil rights leaders have you listened to? They have none that they could tell you. But they can tell you all this shit about this, that, and the other thing. You don't know nothing about the internet. You get the point I'm making here? I don't even waste my time talking to these people about anything, you know, about a bunch of subjects. Certain subjects if you can't mention some civil rights leaders, their books, their work, some professors, some scholars, old or new, you know, just stuff I don't want to talk to you about. Anyhow, folks, I wish you the best. God loves you. So do I. Stay safe. Prosper. Get God that money and good health. Peace and rest. Change the world. Change the world. Change the world. Change the world. Change your life. I'm out.